And we're back, folks, now. Let's go and...
The iconostasis has collapsed partially, as if it suffered a strong northern gale. The royal gates are crooked and no longer bar the entrance to the altar. It looks like some of the icons were torn out on purpose. Some of them stand facing the wall.
Yeah, let's enter the
In
gates.
the dim light, you notice a heap of rags where the Ikotnitsa Akulina lays. She seems to be sleeping. From time to time, the girl shudders from nightmares sent by the Chort to haunt her.
Wake her up.
You call out to the girl. She jolts up and darts to the altar corner. Even amidst the gloom, you notice the way her arms are shaking.
Who are you?
I do love the artwork in this game.
Don't hurt me, please.
Don't be afraid, Akulina dear. We won't harm you. I'm Vasa, and this is Kola. We want to help you. We heard you have a Nikota.
Yeah, they say I have a Chort inside me. It torments me.
Can we talk to it?
I can't make Proshka come out. He'll come out when he wants to.
Tell us about your Chort.
What's there to tell? Sometimes he crawls out. Sometimes he can do some sorcery. The other kids make fun of me.
The girl starts to whimper.
We'll need your cross for this. Can you trade it to us?
What am I to do without a cross?
I'll trade you mine. I have two of them. One was given to me at birth, and I found the other on the battlefield.
We can get rid of Proshka.
Get rid of him? Really? He won't leave by himself.
Don't worry. I think I know how to draw his attention. I have to make the Ikota mad enough so that he leaves Akulina. How can I anger this particular Chort?
As we looked around the church, we noticed that a lot of the icons have been damaged or destroyed. Let's try with that.
The broken icon at the entrance and the defaced iconostasis here are not a coincidence. It seems like he doesn't like icons, that Proshka of yours.
Yes, he made me deface the icons here.
I'll draw a circle, and we'll start.
You sit Akulina in front of the iconostasis, and Nikolai puts the icons into place. You start to read a Zagavar. You learned it long ago, but your memory doesn't fail you. The words of the spell ring out with a thundering echo. You almost manage to finish the ritual when Akulina suddenly pushes you. Taken by surprise, your incantation of magic words stops. The girl starts to convulse. The Ikota has emerged out of her.
You call yourselves exorcists?
No wonder she has scarring around like the edge of her mouth. Like it must like rip her mouth open when it comes out.
This Zagavar is dated. No one uses that commencement now. What kind of witch are you? So out of fashion. Yuck.
Christ's kingdom!
It's impolite to make mention of such kingdoms in front of demons, I have you know. And you can't just go displaying icons. I hate icons.
So you're the Ikota Chort?
So what if I am? Ain't I fine looking like a feline? What did you expect, a frog or something?
Why do you haunt Akulina? Why do you...
That's no business of yours. Well, on the other hand, I don't have anything else to do. Why not tell you?
Let's go to some other questions.
Tell me something else. So why don't you like icons?
Have you seen many charts that do? Or maybe we should open a church. We could call it Saint Chart, eh? You're a smart girl. Figured out that they make me mad as hell. It's not that I'm against this new church, but you could at least make do without icons, right? These drawings, not my cup of tea. Gives me shivers.
We need Akolina's cross.
Yes, I've heard. I need lots of things too. Tell you what, witch. If you beat me, I might even do both. Give your cross and leave the girl.
No, tell me something else. Why do you haunt Akolina? Why do you torture the girl?
That's no business of yours. Well, on the other hand, I don't have anything else to do. Why not tell you?
You see, I study demons. They fascinate me.
There's nothing to tell, really. Yenidor used to be a wealthy churchyard near the springs. Merchants used to request prayers of thanks in this church when they returned from the north. I was once the Sosietka of this church.
A house spirit or hobgoblin lives under the hearth or in the gold beds, the cellar.
Why would a church have a Sosietka?
Why not? The abandoned ones have much scarier things inside. Or am I not good enough? But now, no one lives here, no one visits the church. They only go to the stone one. So I crawled inside Akolina out of boredom.
Won't you leave the girl alone?
I might leave her if you beat me.
We need Akolina's cross.
Yes, I've heard. Tell you what, witch.
Right, let's go.
If you beat me, I might even do both. Give your cross and leave the girl.
Agree.
So be it, Broshka.
Here I come, Vasilisa.
Okay. 150 health HP. And a cost inside the tide. If we kill the demon now, the girl will die. So we can't basically reduce her health to 0 while this thing is up. Well, when it's ticking up, okay. So let's start off going super aggressive. And we'll get some warding up. Let's go. Good solid hit. We did 10 damage. Go inside. Right, it's inside the girl, so if you try and kill it now, it will... yeah. If you try and kill it now, it will basically kill her. It will bless, which increases attacks and increases armor for 5 beginning of each round, so yeah. That's going to be nasty unless we cancel it out. Let's get this out. Then we'll go this out. Let's continue wailing on this thing. The father's name to get warding up. Ooh. Armor, health, attack up. It's gonna hit us for 12 unless we block. Okay. So we need to really tank. The problem is we don't have a lot of things that can tank. This, I don't know if it's even going to be enough. 5, it's going to be 7. Plus 5 from there, plus piety. We might just be able to pull it off. Okay. We need to get rid of these modifiers. I had a card in my deck that did that. Okay, so we need to really sort of grit our teeth and endure. That's going to be 7. Yeah, we're going to take a tad of damage. There's not a lot we can do. It's only herb we could pocket that gives us a bit of armor. Bit of warding. let's see what we can do. That gives us 4. We'll take a point of damage. Actually, we had it. We can hold it up because of the piety, which is good. Okay. Okay, so they're coming at us with 10. Let's first remove all the benefits that this thing has. Throw that down, and we'll go well versed. And remove all of its armor and benefits that it's got. It's probably going to try and heal at some point.
Get away from my Aquilina!
Away with you, demon!
Yeah, it's going to try and do the critical heal thing. Okay. So let's get on it like rocket. Keep our bless high, impose waste. Yeah, it's going to try and increase its blessings again. We haven't got any negative status effects. So let's keep going. It's buffed all its stats up. Well, I wouldn't give her a negative. See, like, this is when these things get nasty. It's coming out swinging now at us. So that's going to be 6 plus 12. It's 13. So we don't actually have really enough armor. Let's put well versed out onto the field. Okay. Gonna hit us for 13, we got no armor. That's not great. Double waste. I'm gonna use double waste to get past its health because I have no way of reducing it. I am... gonna get on my ward up, and I am just gonna have to eat this. It's gonna hurt. Okay. Yeah, we take a solid hit.
I'll just crawl inside the girl. You won't get me there.
Oh, no you won't. I have a Zagover with your name on it.
Okay, she's gonna hit us. It's gonna hit us for 12 again. At this point, there's not a lot we can do. Let's try and heal for as much as we can, because that's gonna hurt. We've got to heal for, I think, 2. I'll take us to 25. Let's do this. The thing is, this, you have to imagine that I'm playing this on normal, and Yeah, okay, so it's going to try and power up and basically do the stupid crit heal thing on itself. That's not great. Free won't do us any good. His power's still taking time to recharge. Let's boost up our healing. Okay. Still taking a bit of damage, but now we can't kill it for 3 turns. It's going to try and heal itself. Okay, so we need to do as much damage as possible to get it down, because it's going to heal itself for 20. Isn't that annoying? Well versed. Firm. And all enemies. Actually, 3 damage isn't really what I want. I'm going to do waste. Let's go. And it heals itself for 20. Yeah. Yeah, and it's going to boost itself again, so we need to keep punching it. Let's go. We shouldn't kill it this turn, because we don't have any blessings up. So take it down to 17, around that range. Okay, so now we can kill it. If you can get 12 damage off this turn, it's dead. But this is going to suck, because it's going to punch us for 17 damage in return. We'll have to just grit our teeth and take it. Actually no, it's going to fade for this turn. We got lucky. And she's alive.
Wait. Don't finish me off, Vasia. I'll tell you what. I'll leave Aquilina and come work for you. I can be useful, you'll see. I won't harm anyone. I'll be good.
Work for me? I have plenty of charts already.
Well, I'm not exactly a short. I can be of use like a Sosietka, in fact.
How's Spiritual Hobgoblin?
Actually, we don't have a Sosietka. That's not such a bad idea. What will Grandpa say to that? Alright, I'll take you, but you better watch it. No joking around.
Proshka leaves Aquilina, climbs your left shoulder, and then vanishes into black flames. The girl crumples and falls down, exhausted. Her face looks calm and serene. Proshka won't poison her life anymore. You switch out Nikolai's cross for that of the Ikotnitsa. The crucifix looks old and rotten. The demon's power has left its mark. You hope that Aquilina's soul was left untouched by it.
So we get the item and we turn home.
Now we have a cross. You see, Vasha, ask and ye shall receive.
Big deal. A demon's cross. Sosietkas don't shun crosses either, I presume.
But on the other hand, we could do without this rattle box chort.
Why you calling a rattle box?
Hush, Proshka. Don't be angry, Grandpa. He may be of use to us yet.
All right, we'll see if it works out. All that's left for you is to get a name and a belt. Which will you start with?
We know that from what they've told us, the spinner, we have to go and basically talk to her and, well, like our grandfather's nervous of her, so maybe the name, because the name is relatively straightforward, just to go and convince the priest.
First, I would like to get a name for the girl.
Well, go to Vilgurt. You'll find a priest there. Kolya, you should go too.
It's decided then.
Right, so let's talk to Proska.
Well, what do you want? Can't you see? I'm all cozy here on the sleeping bench. I'm sleepy. Ask what you wanted. I need to sleep. Got tired.
What kind of demon are you, Ikota?
That's how fiends are called. Ikota. If they possess people, that is. You know that. Wish to learn more? Any demon can become Ikota. Climb up on someone, got it, that's it. People will call you Ikota. Bet you can do it better than me.
Wanted to learn more about you. What were you doing before Akulina?
Alright, I'll tell you. It's a long story, mind you. I've told you before, I used to be a Susetko. For quite some time I've lived there. The Transfiguration Church was built how long ago? Must be over 200 years. I am wise and old, you see. So you'd better heed my advices if you know what's good for you.
Never seen cats any wiser, that's true.
Good then.
Maybe you'll stop swooping your fur all over the Isba in 200 years, eh?
Why? What about it? None of my concern. I have to look after the household anyway. You could have fixed the bench yourself, by the way. It creaks as hell.
Oh, I'll show you, you damn short.
Wait, Grandpa. He will do a better job. Won't you, Proshka?
Sure, I bet one alright.
What with the church, then?
So about it. I've stayed at Susetko there from the time it was built.
You were Susetko over there in church? Or were you from some other place?
In the church. I remember that well. But what was there before that building? Damn it. Can't quite remember. Let's talk a bit later. Maybe my memory will return.
Why did you transform into a cat?
Cats kill people. For protection, that is why. Well, what you looking at? Scared, eh?
Yeah, right. Cats give no quarter. It is good that our father Tsar's army keeps them in check.
So you don't believe me then? Let me tell you one story.
Little men. Once we asked the Khaldun to show us his imps. He was nice and drunk, and it was around miscellaneous time. He waved at us. I saw you, but don't be frightened. Each had on blue shorts and pants and a shirt. It stood in a line, little men, all about 70 centimeters tall. They didn't walk, but hopped about. When the Khaldun gave us an order, a wind started to howl. I will send them to the forest to count needles of the pines. And when we needed, I'll call them with a wind to blow them back to me. He sighed bitterly. The imps asked increasingly for work. But work? What work? It's absurd. Once I took them to mow. Come the next morning, the grass was waist high again. Their true calling is to curse people. But more you curse, the more the imps you get. It's torture. Right. Cat on a mill. Okay, this is the story of the cat. The cat on the mill, this is the one that they were telling us. Once my uncle was working on a mill and could hear the grinding stone not working as it should. It rotated for a bit, then stopped and rotated again. He came close and saw a black cat sitting on it. And the grinding stone rotated as if something was hindering it. My uncle went to grab the cat, but it slipped by to the other side. My uncle tried to grab it a second time, but again it managed to dodge him. Then all of a sudden the cat disappeared with a crack, as if falling through the floor, and the grindstone started working properly again. Next day my uncle died. That's not nice. We got the cross. Got a couple of herbs. And got a new casing to go to. Okay.
Let's go. We'll talk later.
Just want to quickly check my book. Because we've got 33 out of 33, so we do need to take some cards out, I think. What do I need to take out? I might take out this one for all enemies. It's useful, but... arm men, perhaps. That one's nice to getting rid of status effects. I'm going to take out this one because it's a little bit of damage. Actually, so just the same. Yeah, this doesn't expend anything to playing it. Number of keys in the next round. Yeah, take that out as well. Because if I want anything, I want another one of these Khaldun Fiends for getting rid of enemies' beneficial stats on themselves. So we'll get one of those. And another St. George would be nice, so I'd want to get another attack card. I'm thinking of grabbing another attack card, just straight up getting well versed again, because they play so well into each other and they really boost each other's power play. Well, let's just go with this for now, and maybe we can get some more cards on the way and save our ruples.
We should tell everyone about the chorts we've met. You know, to warn the good people, right?
Everyone knows, but not everyone believes.
The
How
cross.
did you end up with a cross?
Oh, it's nothing.
Yeah, right. There's no such thing as a cross with no story behind it.
All right then, I'll tell you. We were near a town. Levna, it's called. It was a real massacre there.
Did you encounter any chorts there?
Worse, the cannon fire was so loud that all the chorts fled, if they were any. It seems they all fled here, to the north. So, there was this redoute ahead of us. Couldn't take it.
Redoute?
Well, it's a kind of a fortress. No one could get any closer.
And what about you, being such a gallant lad?
Hey, no jokes. Listen. I think God helped me. I went from the side and then found some barrels full of gunpowder and lit them. They blew up, started a fire. There was a lot more ammunition there. A lot of our enemies burned that day. I can still hear their screams. I suppose I will to the end of my days. I nearly died there myself. Since then, when I see a fire, I remember that redoute and those screams. I fished the cross from the river of blood, Vasil. Are you happy now? Do you understand about the fire now?
Yeah, he's basically suffering from PTSD. It was not uncommon. Like, you have accounts throughout history of people suffering from it. Or suffering from things that we can now attribute to it.
What are you going to do with your new bride?
Well, we'll get a farm. We'll get folks from the village to help. Well now, I'll build an excellent izba. And children eventually. What a life it will be.
Be careful, though. Who knows? The Bannock might be back.
That's good. The mother-in-law is always welcome.
It seems that you're the fiercest of them all. Let's go. We'll talk later.
Right.
Old
to go.
houses and banyas are often home to demons. The masters leave, but don't always take their host spirits with them.
You've been telling me how you got your Khaldun power.
Right, where were we? So, I became a shepherd boy. He taught me this and that at first, at Prokopi. Phew. That one time, the cattle had wandered all over the place, and my chief turned up drunk. Drank a whole bottle of vodka. He couldn't move a muscle. Well, what other choice did I have? I went to collect them by myself. Managed to get almost all of them as midnight drew near. Had to pass Mikhail's crossroads on the way back. You know how that place is. So, there I am, with the cattle tagging along. The moment I stepped onto the crossroads, everything turned upside down. Winds out of nowhere, and what you know, swarms of chorts. Figured I'd quickly draw a circle around me, and so I did. And these chorts were just swarming on the edge of the circle, all sorts, you name it. Well, I think that's it. Everything turned out all right, as you see. Next time I'll tell you how I got out of it.
What sort of spirits are those baniks?
Masters of the bathhouse, like a susietko in an izba. I don't think it was an ordinary place, the banya, before the worship of God.
What do you mean, before God?
I mean that our ancestors used to be worship the spirits of the hearth. Some Perm people still call upon Jan or Voipil.
The god Demoga in Komi Perman mythology, and Vulpel, the god in Komi Perman mythology, the name translated as the North Wind. And we have one visitor.
Greetings to you, mistress of the house. I was flying back from Igor's job when I noticed something. Some bandits jumped a Khaldun near the crossroads. He drove a cart. Perhaps there is something useful for you there.
Maybe.
Now let's check our Khalduns. Now, we've got a few days left on them. We've got a mindless job we can send them on. We've still got to get some corruption, unfortunately. Let's set off. See here, we can actually take different companions with us if we wish to. So like he gives us defense, he gives us attack, and he gives us decreased damage from the opponent. Also, you have to remember these guys have different RP roles. Like you use them in different encounters for different things. I'm going to stick with Nikolai because we were told to take Nikolai to go to the priest. I should search for evil spirits in the forest near the Isbar and get rid of them, any of the chorts. We did bump into something. So they're coming swinging out the door at us. 7 off the bat. We got 5 on the table. Yeah, let's start swinging at him. Try and kill him off quickly. This is nice for the first round, but if they could get it to last longer, I would. Right. Another 5 off the bat. Waste. We'll go this. Then we'll go this. A little bit less damage, but still enough that I'm happy with the result. Okay. This will cover us from the attack, so we can just lay in double waste. Right. We can kill it this turn, it's fine. Well versed. Let's finish it. Is there anything we want? Not really. We did level up. And with that, we can go to here and reduces the amount of corruption that your chorts bring you with job complete by 5. So yeah, because we've got a lot of chorts now, let's learn this to get our corruption down, and then we'll pick up the next mindless trick one when we get it. So we should be able to deal with our chorts in a more controllable manner. That's done. Peddler. Let's see what this peddler has to offer.
Low prices, come and see for yourself. Buy some herbs and other goods I've brought for you from the woods.
Okay. I don't really care about... Firm is alright. But is there anything better that we have? Deals 1 damage to each turn, ignoring armor. Using herbs more. Bless. That would be really nice to get. Gain +2 keep on the battle start. It's not balanced on turns end duration. Oh, it's only for 2 turns. That's not as useful then. Resistance to spell, disease, resistant status paralysis. None of these, like some of these are okay. I'll sell the earth. I don't know, like the thing is I'm tempted. This is really good for like first turn damage, but this is good for reducing how long it takes for his stuff to recharge, so it's better for drawn out battles. Earth is nice, but none of this really does anything for me. I think what I'm going to do is take off the deck of cards, even though they're nice, have this on, because he's predominantly, the benefit means that we can get his attacks out quicker, which is nice. This stacking effect is powerful early on for the first round of battle, but we don't have, it only lasts like 1 round, so it's not that great. And I don't know what Earth does, so I don't want to sell it. This is generally okay. I would like to unlock some of these. I believe, yeah, we have to get these active slots. There's a whole host of stuff. Some of these are really good. Like, all of them are really good. Draw just no keys and stuff like that. Pages cost less to make. The thing is that I really want to get this short stuff basically done. Because I want to try and reduce how much corruption we get from what they're doing. Because they have a lot of... Yeah, like they're going to start causing us issues, like +1, +1, +1. Like we'll take 4 sin from them, and I really don't want that. So we've got a 50% chance that each one will fail. We've got to get a miscellaneous job that we can send someone to, which means he won't do anything. So we can actually really keep a control on our increase in sin. But that's for next time, folks. I've been Cornish-knight. This has been Black Book. It's a really good game. I know it's very like a lot of talking in it and listening, but I really suggest this game. It's really a lot of fun. And I shall see you all again next time. I've been Cornish-knight. Goodbye.